From ESPN.com, a similar ranking system. Biggest strength for the Browns, they say the run game. Biggest weakness, defensive tackle. And they mentioned Clowney, but then it's Elliott, Bryant, Winfrey, Sheldon Day, Tommy Togiai. And then the X factor, they say Donovan Peoples-Jones. They mentioned Cooper, David Bell, but Donovan Peoples-Jones, who could really, elevate into a pretty successful number 2 opposite of Amari Cooper. I get that. The other thing that I think, G. Bush, I think they know what they have at defensive tackle. They're not going to ask these guys to do some of the things that other teams will ask their defensive tackles to do.
No, this is their defensive tackles. You won't notice it that much. Because, Jadeveon Clowney is a really good run defender. As a matter of fact, that's the best part of his game. I would actually be truthful. I would like to see Myles Garrett more disruptive in the run game. I would like to see him in some of those TFLs. We haven't seen that all too often where, he gets around the guy, he blows up a play in the backfield. We need those type of plays. But when you got a guy like JOK, I was just spot shadowing him, and I was just, summertime. I watch the USFL. I watch anything. I watch girls JV football if I can find something, bro. So I'm just in the film room. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking and I'm watching and see what makes JOK so good, man. Traditionally, linebackers, they like to, you gotta, coaches always say, engage with a lineman, get them off you, press, and rip and keep your outside shoulder free and make the tackle, right? JOK is a different type breed. I mean, this guy, guards and tackles come off free. No, just clean release to the second level. And generally speaking, if you got a guard that comes off freely on a guy that's 250, let alone a guy like that's 225 like JOK, it's usually lights out. Man, JOK is so lightning quick. It's like he's playing basketball with these guys. I mean, he's just giving them 2 or 3 moves, and he's past the guard, the tackle, the center that's trying to climb to the next level. He's so fast that they can't get a hand on him. I've never seen, this is when I knew the game of football passed me by. Because I said, oh my goodness, there's guys out here doing stuff like that. We either got taken out of the game for stuff like that. We got yelled at for running around blocks. You got to take the block on. You're running around the block. Don't run around block. Listen, that's all he does, and he does it at a very high level. When you start to see that type of athleticism, those are the guys that are going to be making the plays. Him and Grant Delpit screaming off the edge, and then, good luck, getting outside on Clowney and Myles Garrett. So I think people underestimate now. This is not once again, it's not your Ravens 2000, Buccaneers 01, 02, where you got Sapp and Sam Adams and Tony Saragusa, those big guys in the middle. It ain't like that no more. Now it's all about getting upfield pass rush, making people cut 3-4 yards before they want to get there. And the Browns will find somebody to put in there. And don't forget, we got big old Perrion Winfrey. He going to have an opportunity to eat. Hey, Perrion, you talked all that stuff. 3 weeks is coming. We want to see something, bro.